but I really sincerely lost them. So enjoy that. Who here's single? Who here loves doing burlesque? Yeah. I love doing burlesque too. When I first started doing burlesque, somebody came up to me and they said, "You must not have gotten spanked enough as a child because you like getting naked in front of people in public." And that's not exactly true because actually, I got spanked a lot as a child. You know what I'm saying? I went to a corporal punishment school. Who here went to a corporal punishment school? Nobody. I went to a corporal punishment school. A couple people did. And at the beginning, the headmistress held up a whooping paddle and she said, "This is Betsy. And if you're bad, you're gonna get spanked by Betsy." And you know, I was just so bad that I was the person who broke Betsy in half. The next school session they had, they said, "Now we have two paddles, Betsy and Boopsy." But really, like when people go, "Oh, you must not have been spanked enough as a child," I say, "You know, actually I was quite spanked as a child." But it doesn't really mean the same after you get spanked and your dad says, "Okay, now it's Daddy's turn." That comes later. No, but really, my father wasn't like that. My father was actually a good guy, and he couldn't stand girls. Like, he was really scared of them, and he was a single dad. And so when he would, like, raise me, you know, he didn't know how to deal with girl issues. Who here is a female raised by males? Nobody. Everybody else is talking about their shit job back there. They're just like, "Oh my God, you wouldn't believe what happened to me today." My boss was like, "Good job," and I was like, "I wasn't even fucking working." But really, when I was a girl, my father was very scared of female issues. And I went up to him when I was like 13 and I said, "Hey, Dad, I got my period." And he said, "Here's $20, don't ever talk to me about it again." But you know, you get revenge on those motherfuckers. Because those guys eventually turn old, and my father called me a few months ago and he goes, "You know, Ann, I have to go on testosterone treatments. I lost my drive. You know, I can't really, like, get it up like I used to." And I said, "You know what, Dad, I'm mailing you $20. Don't ever talk to me about this again." That's right. Got a couple of claps back there. A couple of claps up here. Finally, everybody's done talking about their shit job back there. What's going on back in the room? That's what's up.
Did you say black of the room?
Well, technically, the more lit of the room, the more black of the room is up here. You know, from where I'm standing. I'm not profiling you guys. I'm not gonna beat you down later. Ask you where you've been. Who here masturbates? That's what's up. It's so, who here is a female masturbates? That's what I needed, some solidarity. Who here is female and masturbates? It's always awesome when you get to turn on that vibe and just like zone right out, right? Until you like zone right out until you pass out. Then that's just not cool. Then your roommate walks in and then you have to like run and hide and try and like turn that shit off right away. Question, if you're masturbating and watching Rebecca Black's Friday, and your roommate walks in, which one do you turn off first? Somebody said it right in the back. They're like, your roommate, shut him off. I'm sorry, I just really want to know if she picks the back seat or the front seat. Just get really excited, you guys. Not many people have blacked out during masturbating and had their roommate walk in, and you're just like scrambling to turn it off. It's an awful situation. Now that everybody's quiet, ready for the next comic?
Yeah.
No, you guys don't sound like your dick is hard enough. I need to hear like a serious, like, my dick is hard for the next comic. Who here is ready for the next comic? Who here is ready for the next big comic? It's pretty big. Like, he's like at least a foot bigger than me. Okay? Yeah, he's black. But that's coincidental.